To ensure Jeremiah wins, we undertake righteous endeavors. Truth vanquishes all falsehood. And there is no force that can overcome the power. And I am the power. Guided by the spirit of truth. Guided by He, the Most High. Having reached supreme levels of understanding through years of humility, prayer, meditation, and diligent study. So, over here at Jeremiah Wins, we strive for higher levels of consciousness, God consciousness. What you do with your energy, your wise or unwise ways, words, and actions, your deeds, are pretty much determined by your belief or by your perception. This is something that should be considered seriously, and are therefore left ignorant, literally meaning lacking knowledge, which is power, because you don't have a connection or any sense of your history. And for me, that is just unacceptable. I cannot imagine allowing my son to grow without knowing who and what he is. And that's pretty much the purpose behind this YouTube channel, is to make sure that my son Jeremiah has a trail of breadcrumbs, if you will, a path to follow the truth. Truth vanquishes falsehood each and every time. And I need for my son to know the truth of why he is not allowed to be raised in the presence and under the tutelage and leadership of his father. That there's this war going on between positive and negative, good and evil, and even between man and woman, the so-called gender war. And that in this gender war, that his mother, like a lot of so-called black women, chose to abandon and even turn against and sabotage her own man, the black man. But to be clear, this channel is by no means a channel about your mother, Jeremiah. But the truth is the truth is the truth. Her and I are on two different vibrational frequencies. Hers is of a lower frequency. I tend to resonate higher on the scale. I'm comfortable between 400 and 500 hertz, but I'm striving to climb higher. Unfortunately, your mother made that difficult for me, and we had to part ways. And this was her choice and not mine. I need you to understand that, Jeremiah. But unfortunately, as is so often the case in the hashtag American Descendants of Slavery community, the women the so-called black women tend to vibrate at lower frequencies. And this is partly due to nature. Women in general tend to vibrate on lower frequencies. They are more concerned with sensuality and materialism. Things, not people. And to quote Dr. Rick Wallace, PhD, psychologist, this goes far beyond government benefits. We have stumbled in this area, and I am not solely speaking from a religious perspective. History has proven that when marriage is spurned and its importance marginalized, society descends into antinomianism and chaos. Marriage is the first unified institution, and it is from this institution that holistic families are created and children are effectively socialized. Unions between men and women are far too casual and self-indulging. Everyone is out for self. There is very little consideration and focus given to covenant and commitment. Unions between men and women are far too casual and self-indulging. Everyone is out for self. There is very little consideration and focus given to covenant and commitment. This is why many members of the clergy and even judges express that this covenant should not be entered into lightly. You are merging with another person to create a synergistic force that creates the power and capacity to accomplish great things together. It is the merging of masculine and feminine energy to create synergy. Even married people aren't married in the traditional sense. They share last names and bedrooms, but they haven't become one. We have lost order and purpose in the pursuit of selfish ambitions and personal desires. If you cannot fully commit, wait until you can, instead of sucking the life out of someone and leaving them hurt and dry. Wow. Yeah, sounds about right. I'm telling you, man, I can't make this shit up, man. Dr. Rick Wallace posted this about an hour ago when I snatched it while making this video. Shout out to Dr. Rick Wallace. You can't make this stuff up, man. I'm so serious, man. You cannot make this stuff up. The truth is the truth is the truth, and you see it right before your eyes. And it tends to work that way when you're tuned in to the frequency of the truth. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, if you've viewed this video today, I deeply appreciate you. You can support the truth here at Jeremiah Wins. So if perchance you viewed this short presentation today and have gained any insight, any enlightenment, if you've learned anything useful, help me support my son, Jeremiah, from a distance here at Jeremiah Wins. You can cash at me $1, $2, or not. Either way, the truth will still vanquish all falsehood, and I will still stand upon and speak from the invincible position of the truth. And y'all just remember that no matter how much foolishness, folly, fuckery, or falsehood they throw, that in the end, Jeremiah wins.